Hi guys, this is Matthew Lippard here again. I'm back here with another video. This is going to be a kind of a combined video, or at least parts of it. I'm going to build a custom cart for my bolt bin, for my assortments that I have here at home in my shop. I'm going to build a custom rolling cabinet with some bolt bins, whatever. You'll see that as I go. And then one particular part of this, I'll show you here in a little bit. I'm going to use one of our Kimball Midwest products, so I'll submit that video and upload it as a separate entity as well, and we'll kind of go from there. But do me a favor, click that like button, click on that subscribe button, will you? Help me out there. We're almost 300 subscribers. We're growing and growing and growing. If you know somebody who could use this video, feel free to share it with them. Share it on your social media, share it on your YouTube channel, share it with anybody that you want to share it with. It's not necessarily proprietary information, and I'm gonna get right after it. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do, and I think you'll like it. Okay, I'm starting out with this piece of plywood right here. It's roughly 3 feet by just over 2 feet. Had this laying around. Just so happens it's almost a perfect size for what I need. Now I'm going to start with this piece. I'm going to put some 2x4s on the bottom of it and to add some support to it. I'll go cut those 2x4s now, and as I'm getting ready to install those, I'll come back and show you what I'm doing. Okay, I cut my 4 2x4s, cut them on a 45. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to apply some glue on the inside of here on all 4 corners, run some screws in here to hold it like this and like this, and then I'll flip everything over and I'll add some more glue to screw the top down, and I'll be back to show you that. Okay, so I got the base screwed together, and it's not entirely square, which is fine, but it's square down there. You come up here to this end and see how far off it is. So now I'm going to show you how to square that up using a piece of plywood, and why I wasn't too concerned about that up front. Okay, I pulled the piece of plywood off. I'm going to glue this on here. I have definitely become a huge fan of glue. The nails and screws basically hold it in place until the glue dries. When doing woodworking, trust your glue. I'm going to set this back down here, square this end up. Now I'll get my screws ready. Okay, so I'm back with my screws. I'm going to start one over in this corner. Put another one on this corner. I'll bring a couple of screws over here. Now I'll simply pull this over like that. Get it where I want it to. I may have to get a clamp to hold it. Alright. Now that squared that up with the piece of plywood. There. That's how you square that up. Your piece of plywood will square up the rest of your wood. this is the part of the video I told you it was going to be a little bit of a commercial for a Kimball Midwest product. Here's the product. It's Kimball Midwest Dark Shield. It's a protective coating that you spray on. It's similar to your spray-on bed liner on your trucks. It protects. You can use it on metal, plastic. I'm using it here on wood. It's going to protect this rolling cart from the elements. I'm going to spray the top and the bottom with it. Also, I have this called a can gun. Fits on top of it. Makes it a lot easier to spray. Let me reset this camera and I'll show you how this stuff sprays on. You spray this on just like you're painting. I'm going to put a couple, 2 or 3 coats, maybe 4 coats on here. I want a good heavy coating. Of course, this wood is going to soak in, so I'll use a little bit more, which is okay. And it gives it that textured feel, just like your, just like that spray-on bed liner on your trucks. It'll protect it from all kinds of elements. You know, it gets banged into something, it's going to protect it from chipping. It's an amazing product. If you have a need for this, if you know somebody that has a need for this or a use for this, contact me in the comment section below or the description below. I'll have my contact information. And now, after our commercial break, we'll get back to the regular part of my project. I'll go ahead and I'll finish spraying this thing off camera. Okay, I got the casters on this thing. I went ahead and put 4 casters on it. Screwed those in with 4 screws each. They're all swivel casters with locks on them. Each caster is rated at 225 pounds. Total of 900 pounds. There's going to be a lot of weight in there with this with the 2 bolt bends and all the drawers. So I wanted to make sure I had enough to cover it. Now I'm going to take that dark shield and I'm going to finish spraying the top of this. I'll put some paper towels over top of those new shiny wheels and make sure they don't get all messed up. And then I'll be back. Here's my little my base, my roller base on this for my bolt bends. It's all done. It's actually gotten kind of dusty now, but put a little edge on it here so it wasn't a sharp edge, jagged edge. I used the Kimball Midwest Dark Shield on there. It's got a nice protected finish. Everything's going to be well protected from the weather, from getting bumped, etc. I'm going to set a couple of these bolt bends on here just to see what it looks like and see if I can bolt them down real quick. There's 2 bends sitting on top of my rack. I don't have them bolted down yet. I probably won't do it today, but they're sitting on there. They're not directly back to back because I want to put my drawer, my 4 drawer roller racks on top of there, and I'll put one in the middle, then one on each side, and they'll hang off the side a little bit, which is no big deal. I'm okay with that. And then everything will be bolted solid together. The cabinets will be bolted back to back. You'll see all that when I'm done, and everything's going to be solid as a rock. These casters will be able to withhold everything, and then I can roll this whole bin around and just move it wherever I want to put it. So I'm back working on this little custom cart of mine. I took these 2 4-drawer cabinets, got them bolted together. I'd already laid out and drilled some holes here. So these will come back over here. I'm gonna go something like this. I'll line the holes up. I'll bolt them on there. Let me back up here. So then those are going to be up there like that. I was thinking I could get 3, but it's just 2. and then I'll put 2 on the other side, and then I'll stack probably 2 more on top of that to boot, and then I'll move them to where I'll butt the upper cabinets back to back, and then I'm going to bolt everything together. And on the bolt bins, I'm not going to use these holes that came with air from the factory because it's going to go right down into where the wheels are. So I drilled some more holes here, and then I'll drill that down through the frame and bolt everything to the frame. So I've got what I have bolted down. Those are bolted down in there. I need more cabinets. Same thing here. Have them bolted down there. And those are bolted together, bolted to the bolt bin. And once I get more, I want to put another row of drawers on top, and then I'm going to put a metal pegboard on the back. Okay, I got it back down on the ground. I got all 3 of my cabinets filled with my drawers. I still got to put the bolts in there, nuts and the bolts and the washers. But I got all those in there for now. And now it's somewhat organized, and I can keep everything in one spot.